Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Ritual Flow. My name is Jessica. I read cards, charts, and energy. For today's tarot reading, we are going to be looking at the energy for the week ahead. This is for the week of July 3rd through July 7th. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless reading, although it's dated. Whenever you're seeing it, there may be some messages in here for you about your current energy. So let's get into it. Let's see what's in store for you. Let's make room. Okay. Lots of court cards. Okay. More court cards. Goodness. Okay, into the next row. You've definitely been experiencing a turning point. I know we picked up on that last week. There's a lot of newness being established in your life. You have made a transition. Following your passions, following your calling is what you've been working on. And right now, you're just in the mode of following your heart, leaving behind some insecurities, gaining some mental clarity, some balance, and moving forward. After the turning point that happened last week, you made some big changes, starting something new. I believe that was something related to creativity for yourself. You are now planning for the future. Looking for some balance here. We've got 2 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles. Trying to find some stability. Knight of Swords. You might have been rushing in a little bit with this new endeavor. Very enthusiastic. You're clear on what you want your future to look like, but you're not there yet. You are in a place of moving toward a sense of financial stability for yourself, stability in love. But right now, it's feeling a little more internal, even though you have been doing the work and you're finally seeing the progress of that on the outside. Just the beginnings are what you're seeing now. This is really, your initial implementation of working towards your goals. And you're not really seeing the financial rewards just yet, but you're embodying that spirit of the energy behind what you want as if you already have it, so that you can attract it towards you. Finding a balance between, the reality of your situation and what your situation will look like in the future for you. Okay. There we go. Ooh. So, I'm really seeing here you may need to slow your roll a bit and be a little bit more realistic about your movement. Set a solid foundation for what you're creating as a long-term goal. You're continuing to move forward. You have left behind a space where this is just a goal for the future, and you're making the moves on whatever it is that you're working on. And it's going to be necessary to put some clear boundaries in place. Doing that is going to help you continue this forward movement while not diminishing your confidence, not feeling conflicted with your situation mentally, not allowing any negative thoughts to weigh you down, and allow you to grow and manifest this future that you've envisioned. You have an opportunity to have the world to see all of your dreams come true, but you may need to take a different approach to take a leap of faith inside yourself, to trust in yourself in such a way that whatever your reality is, whatever your external influences are, that you're not going to be deterred from moving forward. You found the emotional resolve to forge ahead. But in order to create the physical structures necessary You may have to compromise a little bit, deal with a little bit of give and take, juggle your priorities around to protect what it is that you're building here, to nurture it, allow it to bloom. You've planted the seeds. We know that. And you've seen them sprout, but you want to get to a point to where those plants grow up and you see the fruits of your harvest. And I'm getting here, you're not going to be seeing the harvest this week. You're not going to be seeing it next week. This is probably something that's going to take a bit of time. But Spirit wants you to know that you're on the right path. And persevering and keeping that emotional connection to what you're passionate about, to remember why you set out on this path, why you planted these seeds of this dream of your future, and to do whatever is necessary in your external world as well as in your internal world, mentally, changing your perspective where necessary so that you don't get discouraged, so that you see any changes that you have to make as progress forward, as a necessary step towards your goal rather than a setback. Always keeping your vision in mind. And that's what's going to propel you forward and help make it a reality. Because as soon as you let your guard down and resign yourself, feeling like you are not in control of external circumstances in your life, that's putting you in a mindset of victimhood. And that's a lower vibrational energy that's going to keep you in a small space and prolong this journey towards your vision for what you would like to see in your life. So anything, Spirit, that you would like to clarify for these periods of time, for the energy happening here? Yeah. Okay, let's get one more. Here we go, if I don't drop it. Okay, so yeah, I feel like what's going on here, and the underlying energy is that you are really feeling a little impatient with the amount of time that this journey takes. You're really wanting to push forward, to see that movement, to see that harvest, and rushing the process a bit. And Spirit is calling you to ground yourself in your actions, ground yourself in your vision, and to appreciate this journey, because every single step along the way, even those things I mentioned before that may look like a hindrance or a setback, if you're not viewing them with a positive mindset, all of those things are important steps to get you to where you want to go. Spirit is saying to really celebrate your small successes. And I feel like that's what you experienced last week. And that really gave you the motivation to stand strong in your energy with like following your heart and moving forward, especially in the face of some energy around you that may have been challenging. But now that you have had that small success, that small bit of motivation, you are in a mindset of like, go, 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 go. But Spirit is saying, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a balance to this. While you are moving forward, it's from a place of groundedness, being present with yourself. There's so many pentacles here in this this current week's energy. Really being present with yourself every step of the way, really allowing yourself to have the experience, to appreciate it, every small piece of it. That's what is going to set you up for this success in the long term. And there is, looking forward, there is a concern that you have internally of allowing yourself to become bogged down by this journey, by it not, happening with the snap of your fingers. Like as soon as you have the idea, the reality is existing in your physical life. But Spirit reminds you that everything starts out as non-physical. And it's the work that you do internally in the non-physical that brings about the physical change. I'm seeing where you have gotten a foothold in this process and are seeing the wheel begin to turn for you where it's been stagnant, and that just seeing that begin to slowly turn is like, oh my gosh, we're going, and getting a little too ahead of yourself with your goals and your dreams. Spirit is saying, they're coming, they're happening, but you have some more internal work to do to get there. This That's this deck's version of the Hermit. So it's important to do some inner reflection, some introspection, get clear on and honest with yourself on what you really need to do, the mindset you need to have, the things you need to work on and put in place to support this vision for yourself. There are things that you're going to need to do to sort of like build a protective barrier around your dreams to shield them from outside negativity. But I'm also getting that this barrier around them is also like the, what are they called? Like pylons, like footers. Like, I don't know much about construction, but like the things that you put in place down in the ground for a foundation so that you can raise up to another level and have a support for your dream, your vision to stand on. And that's what you're learning and what you're moving towards right now during this period of time. Okay, let's see what we have in the oracle here. Yeah, look at this. You are undergoing a transformation. Like, there's more butterflies on this card as well. A butterfly does not turn from a caterpillar into a butterfly with the snap of the fingers. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't actually know how long the entire process takes for a caterpillar to do its thing and transform into a butterfly. I don't know if it's like a couple weeks or a couple months or like whatever. But regardless, the point is, the life of a butterfly is a short period of time compared to the life of a human. And comparatively, even if that butterfly takes a couple of weeks to emerge, it's probably going to take you longer to have the depth of transformation that you're looking at here. This is whatever you're working on is like, or dreaming about or planting the seeds for, whatever stage you happen to be in, you are working towards like the work of your life, your soul's calling. And it's important as well for you to connect with community that supports this transformation. If you have been surrounding yourself with negative people who don't believe in you, that's really going to hurt your confidence. And I feel like that is something you've moved away from or in the process of moving away from. And maybe that was discussed last week. I don't really remember. But that's like the first step in setting up this foundation for your dream. If there are people who want to constantly tear you down and make you feel bad for having the goals that you have, for having the dreams that you have, those are not your people. And as you distance yourself from them, even if you start from a point where you are alone and you are the only one who believes in your dream, that's the perfect place to start. And if you are keeping that vibration, holding that vibration, you will begin to attract to you people who support that. If you are intent on shining your light, if you are intent on focusing on your own well-being, your own pleasure, and you release or keep boundaries with people who do not support that, who do not see your vision, who want to keep you small for their own, I don't know, why ever they want to do that. I don't really understand why anyone wants to do that to anyone else, but their people are out there. But holding your vision will draw people into you that offer you support, and that can help that grow further. Yeah, and it may feel initially that things are at a standstill because you're wanting to come in with this very hasty, let's get it done, do it now, I've got the motivation, I'm ready to go sort of energy. But still, if you want to receive the ultimate level of pleasure, the ultimate level of spiritual fulfillment that your soul is calling you towards for this lifetime, it's not going to happen immediately. That's like, building a house on a sandcastle next to the shore. Building a solid foundation takes time, especially when you're building it in a location where things have been a little shaky. And I keep feeling like you've been around negativity and like people who don't support you, and that's changing for you. You are moving into a place of thriving, and you just have to trust the process and not get discouraged here. What other messages do you have? I have trust, all will be well. Take inspired action. And know your worth. Yeah. As soon as you don't trust that you're going to be in this place of thriving, of having the 10 of Pentacles that you're working towards, that's what you're going to be creating yourself. If you believe that things are going to go wrong, that something is going to fail, that you're not going to be good enough, if you listen to whatever negativity has been in your life, I know you've gotten to a point where you were able to push forward and it wasn't as much of an issue for you. But Spirit wants you to be aware that, feelings are fleeting. They're constantly changing, and we get to choose how we feel. If we listen to someone who's bringing negativity, that can destroy this foundation we have of following our heart and trusting in ourselves and trusting in spirit. But we can choose to set a boundary between any sort of like naysaying, condescending, like negating, that's the word I'm looking for, negating sort of energy that is threatening to tear us down. You can just choose, I do not receive that. I trust that all will be well. It may take longer to be the level of well that I want it to be, but I trust that all will be well. I will get there through taking the actions necessary and knowing my own worth to where I will be thriving. That's what you have to tell yourself. No matter what is happening in your external world, what sort of detours or distractions that don't feel like they're related to or aligned with or resonant of your ultimate goals and dreams. Life is always going to throw things at us that is not what we expected. But holding true and trusting, knowing our worth and acting on that will lead us where we're going. So that's a big takeaway that spirit wants you to remember. And, spending time in meditation, going inside yourself, fostering, nurturing that connection with your own spirit on a regular basis will help you hold true to this frequency. It will help you strengthen your ability to resist negative influences, your ability to adapt and not get hung up as maybe things in the external environment are threatening or seem to be, coming at you that are pulling you away from this vision, this goal. And yeah, keeping your own energy strong, your own frequency high, trusting in yourself, trusting in spirit. That's what's going to lead you forward. Don't focus on how long it's taking, what anyone else has to say about it, whatever else is going on. Hold the frequency of your dream in your heart. That's something that you're going to be learning as you are working on your foundations this week. Taking that little spark of the success that you've seen, the movement that you know is possible is coming for you, and holding on to it, giving it a place to grow bigger and brighter. Let's look at some self-care cards and see how you can best care for yourself this week, nurture yourself, stay connected with your own spirit, with your vision, in the face of whatever else reality is sending your way. Okay, what else did we get here? Okay, we have drink tea, intuition, build strength, and meditate. Meditate. That's a very big one. But see, there's some other stuff going on here. Meditating will heighten your intuition and your ability to trust in it. But I'm also seeing, this says drink tea, but I'm also seeing having some other rituals. For some of you, it can literally be drinking tea, like an herbal tea that has some calming effects. But any other rituals that work for you to keep you centered and grounded, relaxed, not stressing out about the progression of this goal, not stressing out about whatever else is happening outside of it, and just allowing yourself to go with the flow of things. And another thing that can help with that is this is build strength, but I'm getting, whatever kind of exercise or physical movement resonates with you, you need to focus on doing that as well. That will help get you into your body, out of your head a little bit about this situation. That can help center and ground you as well. And having this outlet of physical energy also can help prepare the body to be more productive in sitting still in meditation. So that is our reading for this week. I want you all to take very good care of yourselves. Nurture what you're growing. Nurture yourself. Adapt to and accept external distractions, deviations, energies with ease and flexibility. Yeah. And we will be back next week to see how the energy is moving along for you. Anything else that might be changing or visible or that needs some attention? If this has resonated with you, please give it a comment, tell me what's going on with you, share with someone you think might need to hear something in this message. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next week. Bye.